Chilling tales for dark nights.
The following performance is a first-round entry in the 2017 Evil Idol voice acting competition. Voting is simple. Following the performance, simply click the thumbs up icon on this video if you'd like them to become a member of the team, or the thumbs down if you'd rather they not. Voting on this entry will conclude 1 week after the date of its posting. Good luck to all of our contestants.
This has been going on for weeks now. I've gotten very little sleep, and I always feel like I'm being watched. I must look awful right now. I'm too afraid to look. This all started after the dream I had. Usually nightmares don't bother me, but God, this one was messed up. I was watching myself in a third-person perspective. I was in a bowling alley with friends, and after my turn, I went to the refreshment stand to get some coffee. It was there when I ran into a girl I knew from high school. We just stood there and talked for a while, nothing weird. It was just a normal, boring dream that I probably wouldn't even remember the next day if it just ended there. It was then when some obnoxious guy shoved his way in between us and started harassing her. Once I started to step in and say something, he pulls a knife out on me. I watched all the emotion drain from my face. No fear, no anger. It looked like something else was controlling me. I threw the coffee I was holding in his face. I then took a bowling ball and started to smash his face with it. He gets knocked to the ground. I don't stop. He goes limp. I don't stop. You can't even see his face anymore from all the blood. I don't stop. Even after his head is completely gone, I never stop. But what disturbed me the most was a look of sheer delight I had as I was murdering him. I can still remember that blue bowling ball covered in blood. That's when I woke up. I woke up suddenly to a tapping at my window. At first I thought it could have been a bird or an insect, but this was 3 distinct taps as if someone was trying to wake me up and get my attention. I went to the window and there was nothing there and nobody outside. I looked at the time and it was 3:33 a.m. I shrugged it off and tried to go back to sleep and recover from that screwed up dream I just had. I figured it was because of some bottled up anger issues or something, and I must have just imagined the whole thing. Until the next night, when the tapping happened again. This time it was louder, but still at the same time, 3:33 a.m. It wasn't until the third night when I realized the tapping wasn't coming from my window. It was coming from my mirror. Whatever this thing was, it wasn't me. As I looked at my reflection, it started to smile. With that same look of sheer delight I saw in the dream. From behind its back, it revealed a blue bowling ball covered in blood, and just stood there smiling at me. I haven't been to my house since. I've been living in motels trying to avoid all mirrors. When I do accidentally glance at my reflection, I swear this thing just toys with me, winking at me, making faces, even waving just to let me know it's still there. I've even covered all mirrors with duct tape, but at night I can still hear the tapping. It wants out. It wants to control me. I fear this won't stop until it kills again. But this time, it'll be in real life.
Thank you for listening. If you haven't already, don't forget to cast your vote for this contestant via either a thumbs up or thumbs down vote. New entries will be posted throughout July. Be sure to tune in and vote for each of them and help decide who becomes the next Evil Idol. In the meantime, turn off the lights and turn on the dark.
Chilling tales for dark nights.